spandex. I am going to blah, all the things.
All the things.
All the things. Yeah, people are. It's like we have formed a society around misanthropic aims.
Yeah.
Like everybody's just like had it. We've
Everybody's
all just had it with people. We're done with people.
Jaded, but we also
we're lonely, and we miss them.
And we elected
miss those people that we hate.
A reality star.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, but we want to get rid of the people. So who's gonna watch it? Shit. You know, like it's like, oh, I wish we could get rid of all the people.
Now no one has to watch it.
And also
because
that those
everybody's
people
just
would pay
living it.
attention to me. That I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
I wish they would all go away and stare at me from a distance. Is that what we want?
I guess so.
I think that's what we were trying to shoot for.
I guess so.
I don't know if that's a world we should build for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like maybe we should encourage people to not do that. You know, like go the other way and connect and all that.
We want a world full of things and not a world full of people.
Right. Well, a world full of people, but people that leave us alone and love us and pay attention to us, but leave us alone.
Oh, so sure.
You know?
It's so real though. So
We'll
true.
never get that because
No.
that's an absurd notion. You
Yeah.
know, like we can't have that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But it seems to be what we're all really kind of aiming at is
It
people
reminds
that
me of some artists that I know that
give
like,
us the glory, but don't even bother wanting things from us.
reminds me of like artists that I know that don't really give anything but expect so much from people. And then they wild out
Like,
because
can't believe
they're
you
not
weren't
getting
at
the
my
right.
show.
Yeah, they're not getting the right reaction. But it's
How
just
weren't
like,
you at my show? And you didn't spread the thing, and you didn't consume the thing that I made? I made so many things for you to consume. Why didn't you consume?
Right.
It's like making people feel guilty or trying to guilt them.
That's not a.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Because everybody can create, and we can all put it out there. We all publish.
Right.
There's so many things. Like,
Right.
I hate it when people.
And our time is finite. Our free
Yeah.
time is just like
There's only so
consume
many-
things.
Yeah, so many things we could do with the time. I hate it when people like expect that I expect them to watch my art, my things. You know, they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't see your show." It's like I'm making like a show or 3 a day. I don't.
Yeah.
It is okay. Some
That's
of
the
those
way I do my
didn't
loops.
watch.
I don't
It's-
even care if you watch the loops. I'm
Like,
doing
it's
it just
totally
as
okay.
an exercise.
Yeah,
for
this is
myself.
something, and I put it out there to pressure myself to do good, to do
Right.
better, to make more refined art. Like if
Yeah.
I don't publish it, well then I'm never gonna get better.
Right.
I have to put it out to be criticized.
Yeah.
So because it's pressure to do it right. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like looking in the mirror every day and you know exactly who you are, where you are, and what you look like.
I'm bad with that. I'm real bad with that.
Dude, that's so.
I changed my appearance a lot because like I don't really have a firm concept of what
Yeah.
I should be.
I went through like a weird minimalist phase where I didn't look in the mirror for almost like a year and a half, a few years ago.
Do that.
Where I didn't look in the
Pull that
mirror.
off.
I only had one pair, and I wasn't homeless like I used to be. I was
So,
at
yeah,
a place.
There were mirrors. You know.
Yeah,
you could
there
have
were mirrors.
You could have used.
I
them.
could have used my closets, you know, but I got rid of all my clothes.
Nice.
Only had one pair of pants, maybe
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 shirts, all black, and
Nice.
one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why I was doing that, but I was just like, no, this is something I feel like I need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely. Oh, dude.
It just felt stupid to like look in my closet and see like all these.
a bunch of stuff that I don't even wear.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that
Why
jacket,
do
I hate
even
that
have
jacket.
This shit? Yeah.
I don't even know why I have that
That
jacket.
shit
I
hasn't
don't ever
fit
wear
in 2
it.
years. Like,
Right.
why do I
Yeah.
have this shit? This shit looks weird on me. Like,
Yeah.
this is something somebody bought for me, and now it's just been sitting here for like 2 years.
Yeah. When like it could be used.
So I just got rid of fucking everything.
Yeah. That is one of the joys of like, you know, life bottoming out. You get everything cleaned out for you. Like,
Yeah.
It's like I can't.
I
keep
was bottoming
things,
out,
So,
so I
fantastic.
guess it makes sense that I was just like, I gotta
Do
get
a
all
purge.
this off me.
Let's start fresh.
There is sin and stupidity on everything I own. It's all gotta go.
All these things are tainted. Let's get them out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all contaminated. We gotta get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went through one of those. And,
Yeah.
now I have a tiny custom amp. I have an Ibanez guitar. and a piano that I picked up for free. It's all busted up.
Oh.
A few devices, you know, a little pile of clothes. For some reason, I've got like 5 jackets. I am just big on jackets. Like, I feel like a jacket hoarder. So
Yeah.
I've got 5 whole jackets, you know, like I feel like that is way too many I tried to give one away the other day
Yeah.
because I'm getting that I got too many things.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Because I got 5 jackets.
5 jackets is a lot of jackets.
It's a lot of jackets.
But
you know?
I'm also pretty minimal, so I don't know.
Right. Like, I think other people
I got lots of
are like,
clutter,
oh,
but-
I've got 10 jackets. I mean, there are a lot of people that have a lot more jackets than me.
Yeah.
But I just feel wrong because I got too many. This thing though, the chef gave me this one. The
Yeah,
London
that was
Fog.
nice.
This one's stylish as hell.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind
that.
of sticking on that one for now.
I don't have a lot of jackets because of my build. I don't really like jackets. Just don't fit me right.
Yeah.
Nothing really fits right.
Yeah.
That's why I wear like monochrome colors and I try to.
Anti-fashion. Kind
Right.
of the anti-fashion.
Yeah, anti-fashion.
Yeah.
I want you to not think about what I'm wearing.
Right. See, I'm the same way, but in the opposite sense of like that.
If I could just wear like
LMFAO,
a green
you know,
screen
like the-
thing, and it would just like I would look like
I'll do the
a blob.
right. I'll do the leopard print. I'll do the, you know, like I like doing the really gaudy,
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
I don't want anybody in
that's
the
my
room to
jam.
notice me.
Yeah, yeah. See, I want everybody to notice me and be unsure and give me a wide berth because of it. That's, I think,
Gotcha.
it's like, hey, they can't
People
hurt
are like,
me
oh, okay.
if they're a little confused. If I confuse them, they can't hurt me
Oh, that's true.
because they'll be off balance. They don't know what's coming. So hopefully, less of them will punch me in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
So far, it's been 2 strangers in Alabama who have punched me in the face like without provocation.
Mm.
I'm trying to limit that as much as possible. I don't like being
That
punched in
hasn't
the
happened
face.
to me in a while, thank God.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me, but
I stopped putting myself in silly situations, and then I just.
see, that's the thing. I was just walking down the street, dude. Both
well,
times.
that's just-
I'm just
maybe
walking
that's
on the
really bad
sidewalk,
luck or
and
something.
I have got a very punchable face.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm not a fan.
I used to think that. I was like, man, people just really want to beat the shit out of me for some reason.
Yeah.
But I think it's
There are definitely
just
circumstances.
being a tall dude, being a big dude. People are just like,
They
fuck
assume,
that
like,
guy.
all right, I'm gonna take that guy out.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this guy look stupid as hell. And I'm just like, what? What's going on?
Why?
Why are we doing this?
Like, I am a gentleman. Why are you coming at me like this?
I do not want to do this at all.
I had one guy at 5 Points at the pharmacy there.
Yeah.
His mom was going in. I was walking to an open mic with a guitar.
Yeah.
She asked me, "Oh, do you play?" And I said, "Yeah," and, you know, and just kept moving. And he thought I was asking her for money. I was like, "No, she asked me about my guitar." But he came at me like a freight train. He was like he was gonna beat the crap out of me. And his
Yeah.
friend was holding him back, and
Yeah.
and I was just, you know, like just kind of keeping my face back from his face, but he's
Yeah.
pushing his face in my face. Like he was getting physical with me because his mom said hi.
Yeah.
His mom thought I was delightful. He thought I was a beggar.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I didn't beg for shit. She just asked, do I play my guitar? Yes, I play my guitar. Oh my God, I'm gonna go, guy. Well, just-
Some people have just like an insane hostility towards homeless people, and it's so
Yeah.
weird.
Even when they ask you for money, like it
And it's
doesn't
weird that
bother
it happens
me.
in-
I don't get.
It happens in Alabama because it's supposed to be a Christian state.
Yeah. Like you're supposed to care for
Growing
the poor.
up-
Jesus said something about that.
Yeah, growing up, there was always this thing that would be spoke about, like, you know, like Jesus could come back as anybody. He could be a homeless
He could be
person.
anybody. He could be that man on the street.
He could be that man on the street.
Yep.
begging
So
for
every once in a while, they're
change.
like, "Hey, Jesus, I think you're on drugs and I hate you." Guess what, Christ?
I want to beat the shit out of
Yeah, you're a lowlife, and I want to pee on your legs while you're sleeping. It's like, wait.
Like,
I mean,
don't do that.
because like if you look, Jesus was a lowlife. He gave up his stuff. He
Yeah.
wandered around all the time, just chatting with people,
Yeah.
being nice. He, you know,
I think he was more of just like an existentialist, and that's just like
he was
just
wandering,
like he was
trying
like,
to figure it out.
hey man, I don't know if all these systems we got going, I don't know about none of this shit.
Yeah, it's like this. All these things you're doing.
This is all
Nah,
pretty bad.
let's just put the kibosh on that.
Yeah.
Get this shit out of the temple. I'm gonna flip this table, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
he was
shit's
just
whack.
right. It was like, I'm had it. That's my favorite. The flipping the tables, Jesus.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
This game's bullshit.
A friend of mine compares me to, like they were calling me Huntsville Jesus for a while because I give up my things and I'm generous and telling everybody to love the poor.
Right.
And he says that flipping the tables Jesus is his favorite. Like when Joel starts flipping the tables, when Joel hits the temple and he's all pissed and he's like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, Rocket City. It's time for you to be nice. Like when I get all like
listen
hostile
here, Rocket
about
City.
Because there are times I get hostile about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I saw things going down and I don't like it. I put an open letter to the sheriff this one time. People were like, oh, don't do that. But then 400 people watched it. 400 people don't watch my music.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I may as well get somebody watching. Even if it's like getting on lists. Like I think that I've made myself enough of a nuisance that I've got to have a few fans in law enforcement where they're like, oh, well, they made me watch his stuff. Let's go check on that guy. Like I think I've hooked a few in.
I do
I've got
not
some
have any friends,
but they're not like friends.
No.
I just know of them. No, they're on the floors. We say hi sometimes.
Cops are just strangers with guns to me.
I know. Oh, I feel the same way.
They scare the fuck out of me.
When I'm in Alabama,
when I see one coming around the corner, I'm just like, oh shit.
Ugh.
There's a person who could just kill me.
Cops are just ones where it's like they have a gun. All the rest of them, it's like there's probably one in the glove box,
right?
Or on their hip. I mean, I know a lot of concealed carry, permit holders and shit.
Yeah, but when you see a cop, you're instantly like, yeah, that person's definitely got a fucking gun, and they'll definitely fucking use it on me.
He might be
do
bored.
Exactly what they tell me to do.
Yeah. He has the authority to make me do stuff.
Yeah.
That I don't like.
I've seen so many videos of them just being like, that bucket is a weapon. It's like, this bucket's not a weapon. What are you talking about? I will shoot you. And it's
like, please
what
don't.
the fuck are you doing?
I'll put the bucket down. Oh, hey guy, how about you calm down and I'll calm down. We'll all be calm. And you put that gun away, please.
Yeah, please don't fucking.
Yeah, they should point the taser first, at least. I mean,
I've seen
that's
so
that
many
much better.
videos of people screaming, "Please don't shoot me," and they just get shot.
Yeah, it's the worst. Oh my god,
it's horrible, man.
And fear. It's all fear.
Imagine how bad it was before we had camera phones. Dude, it must have been god fucking awful.
Right? Yeah. That's people. Like because I'm like a severely mentally ill guy and I'm vulnerable and whatnot. People will encourage me to carry weapons. And I'm like, no, thank you. No, that is a great excuse for like me to have gotten shot by cops and then be like, well, he had a weapon on him.
Yeah, if you just are
like, what if I'm having
slightly
a
unreasonable
weird day,
right?
I'm having a weird day and I'm upset and they start yelling at me and I'm like, wah!
Right.
And then they shoot me and I had a knife in my pocket. They can be like, well, he showed the knife, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So no, I never walk around with weapons. Oh,
just
please
like
don't take that
some
as
drugs on you and pull your knife out of your pocket. Like,
right. You're like, hey, see that crazy guy? He was all upset on drugs.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I was just having a panic attack, man. I was just trying to get somewhere, and then you started yelling at me.
Nobody should get shot over a panic attack.
They really shouldn't, but they do.
Or stealing a bag of Skittles. Or
the Skittles.
Anything.
Damn it. He didn't even steal the Skittles. He just had Skittles on him.
Yeah.
He was just walking through a neighborhood. That one. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, that one hurts. Yeah. Because that guy.
They're all bad.
Man.
All horrible stories.
The guy that did the shooting sold the gun, I think, for, like as a memento.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to sell it 3 different times.
Yeah.
He couldn't get anyone to buy it.
Right. That's a good
thing. Then finally some piece of shit was like, oh, okay, I'm a big piece of shit, so
I want to have that. Nah.
Do you pull that out at fucking parties or something?
Maybe he bought it ironically. Maybe he bought it as a macabre piece of. I mean, because there's a racism museum.
Oh, like a historical,
Right? There's a museum of racist objects.
Here's proof of how fucking racist America is.
Yes.
This fucking systemic.
I've had postcards and stuff that used to. There was a flea market in New Oxford, Pennsylvania, where I was living, and there was a guy that sold postcards, and one of the sections of postcards was just marked racist. It was like a stack of like 150 racist postcards, like just clear, like guys eating watermelons, alligator jokes, all the just real hardcore, like, wow, this is highly offensive. But yeah, that was the stuff that people would be like, I went on vacation, I bought this to send to you to say, the beach is nice. America. Yeah, somebody's got to save some of them. But that one, that particular piece, Trayvon. remember his name. I remember Freddie Gray's name. That's what I was yelling at the sheriff about. That's a whole. Yeah, I'll meander us way down the path talking about that one. It's all published. My YouTube is a mess.
Yeah.
It's an utter mess.
So on your YouTube, is it all a courtship?
It's mostly these days, like most of what I'm publishing these days is just a web series called A Courtship.
Yeah.
Right? Which is essentially stylized documentation of what's going on in my life,
right.
Or whatever. And it's a variety show where like I'll take friends' music and feature it. Sometimes I'll put stand-up comedy in there or poetry, or it's like whatever I'm creating goes onto the YouTube, which annoys people because YouTube channels are mostly like I do a one thing, and it's only one thing, and it comes out once a week, and you'll see it on Thursday. Like that's what people want out of YouTube.
Yeah, I don't do my YouTube that way. It would probably be way more. It'd work better if I did that, but I don't.
Exactly. Same with me. My YouTube channel would work if I would operate it like a channel, but it's where I dump anything I want to publish, and I'll get weird with it sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it's just like where my creative energy is.
Yeah, like I just put it all
right
there.
It's at different points of the day, so it's like
yeah. I've got feature
so I'm constantly just working on stuff.
Like my YouTube's just a mess. It is a pile of insanity, but it's been building. We're slowly getting there. Every so often we get something to hit. Or like find the right thing to publish, and the town will pass it around, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this guy, he's still here."
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at trimming all the fat off the content, and like trying to figure out what exactly people are engaging with.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing, like what people are engaging with at this point, memes. Like a bright color.
Fucking real quick, like.
Yeah, a bright color and like 3 words.
Magic trick.
If you can get a bright color and 3 words, you might be able to get somebody's attention for a brief second. Right. Otherwise, you are going to die alone, and we'll never ever connect with each other ever, and we're all going to be lonely.
Yeah.
and welcome to America. Hooray.
Yeah.
This is how we live now.
Yeah.
We stare into our phones, just looking for 3-second nuggets, and then spend the rest of the day just being sad that we don't know anybody.
Yeah. Me and my brother almost exclusively talk through just sending each other short YouTube videos.
Nice.
That we find funny.
Right.
That we're just like back and forth.
Yeah. The one of my collaborators, Nick Perez, he's Nico Perez of Security.
Yeah.
The lyrics to his songs are most of our communication.
Yeah.
Like, we email back and forth a little.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly keeping him in my life by consuming his art.
Yeah.
I hang out with Nick all the time. Like I listen to his music, and I'm hanging out with Nick.
Yeah.
And even though he's in Los Angeles,
like,
he's not coming back till like September. But if I'm lonely for Nick, I listen to Security songs, and I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm right there. Like he's right there. Breakmaster Cylinder. I've never met them in real life, but I'm very close with, like, when they check in with me, I'm like, I miss you so much. But I spend time with the content
you just
more.
know.
Yeah. And there are people that like don't spend time with me, but they're very deeply close. We're deeply close because they've consumed my content.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I think. That's why I put it out there for, is like to make sure that there's the widest net possible. That if somebody really, really wants to know me, they can.
Yeah.
I
kind of do the same thing too. I'm like, if you are slightly curious about me,
it's all there.
It's all there.
There's a buffet, man.
Yeah, man.
You could just go ahead and
hundreds of hours.
You can know my soul. It's all there. Yeah, that's why we.
And it's weird because like we're like it's a new class of like artist. It's a full 24/7 fucking thing.
Well, is it a new class, or is it what was? It's just we've got, because of digital, we have the capacity to have all of it be.
Yeah, it's just like it's constantly turning, and we're constantly feeding
it's
it.
Just so much easier than parchment paper. Or painting on wood.
Yeah, if I worked on one format like canvas or something, this room would be fucking full of canvas.
Yeah, just like you wouldn't be able.
But because I work digitally, that external hard drive that has a terabyte of shit in it is where it all is. Digital art, lyrics, like all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The programs I use to create the shit. You know. All of it.
I think artists have always been this way. It's just we have more evidence because it's easier to create the evidence.
Right.
Right.
We have more artifacts because the artifacts are just
our ether. Yeah. The artifacts are rearranged
We can
into
just
pixels. Pixels and
digitally just pop them up. We can create something without actually creating anything that's taking space. I mean, it's taking space, but such a small, finite amount of space.
Yeah. We're just moving electrons, really.
Yeah.
But electrons